Hello! It's been a while. Get in here, bitch. We got some things to talk about. There was this DJ that posted his top 50 rappers of all time without any female rappers. And so from that, people started doing like different lists on Twitter. And so I decided just to do like a little list ranking all of the Housewives franchise. And this list just applies to me and how I feel that they are all shaping up currently. So if you disagree, talk about it in the comment section. And why don't you go ahead and like and subscribe if you have not. And if you like this, share it. And even if you don't like it, share it and talk about how much you don't like it so people can like click and decide if they like it, you know? Anyway, so we're going to start with number 9. Coming in at number 9 is the Real Housewives of Miami. So Miami was a short run. It only ran for 3 seasons from 2011 to 2013. Obviously, since it's at the bottom of my list, it was not my fave, and I don't remember much about what went on or really who was on it. The 2 most memorable people from the cast to me were Leah Black and Mama Elsa. And Mama Elsa, she wasn't even a housewife. She was the mom of one of the housewives. And she actually went on to have a spin-off web series for a little while. But since the show being off the air, Mama Elsa has passed. So rest in heaven, Mama Elsa. But Leah Black, she is still very much alive. And she actually has a podcast that I like. Now, I guess it's still on. There hasn't been an episode since like May, and I don't really know how these podcast seasons work, so hopefully it's coming back. Alright, coming in at number 8, we have the Real Housewives of DC. So, yeah, Miami was short, but DC was super short. It only ran for 1 season, and it's all Michelle and Tariq Salahi's fault. So, anybody remember way back in 2009 when Obama was in office and there was a big hubbub about a couple crashing the state dinner? Yeah, that was them. And Michelle was a cast member, and basically all of the drama surrounding Michelle and Tariq with the White House got the show canceled, even though Andy Cohen really wanted to bring it back. You know, his messy ass don't care nothing about a security breach. That's good TV, okay? But I actually like this franchise a lot, and it would be higher up on my list, but I really couldn't justify that with only having 1 season. But just imagine if it could have survived the controversy. It would be so interesting to have a Housewives franchise on right now that is out of DC and rooted in politics. Oh my gosh, that would be completely off the rail.
One said, there's a misunderstanding. Let's move forward.
All right, number 7 on my list, and I feel kind of bad for this being down since it is the original franchise, but the Real Housewives of Orange County. So, Orange County has been on for 13 years and has had 22 different housewives. So, here's the problem I feel Orange County has. I don't think that it's because it's been owned for so long, it's why it's gotten so boring. It's just the casting. I think the reason the franchise that I feel is number 1 works is because those ladies are actually friends. And you can tell that Tamra, Shannon, and Vicky are actually friends, even outside of the show. But everything else, Christina and Emily's scene, don't seem authentic at all, and sometimes cringeworthy. But I do love that Kelly Dodd.
Who? It was you! Who? It was you! Who? It was you!
She is rude and vulgar, and I like it. And she might be the future of this franchise. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, Vicky.
Shut the
Okay, now I may lose some folks on here, but here we go, child. Number 6, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Y'all, so the season before last was boring. But of course I still watch. I just can't stop watching, of course. Then the season that just ended with Puppygate really kind of did me in. I feel like the ladies were grasping at straws with the whole Puppygate thing, and I'm really pissed at LVP with how she left. And can I just say this about Puppygate as it relates to LVP? I don't think LVP, Lisa Vanderpump, directly had anything to do with the Radar Online story leak or whatever. I do think she knew something about it, and I think she is dealing with some of the potential karma from when she was in the past actually behind stories being linked. That's just my opinion. LVP got a strong stand base, child. But clearly, I love Lisa Vanderpump still, but she could have just dealt with it head on, I feel like, and actually could have came back from it with the ladies. But I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with her. She's definitely not coming back next season. I think she's due for like a season off. She has been dealing with a lot in her personal life. But I do think this cast could use a serious dose of Brandi Glanville with a little Richard sister drama, and not in the form of Kim, but Kathy Hilton. Yeah.
Stamp that every never go after me.
Now, number 5, one of the newer Housewives franchises is the Real Housewives of Dallas, and one name, Leanne Locken. So yeah, this is an ensemble show and I enjoy all of the ladies, but Leanne has had so many classic moments that have helped make Dallas a standout.
Let me tell you something. Be real.
Woo! Jesus, help me.
If I'm being a bitch, I'm gonna sharpen my tongue and put you in a little puddle. Good. Bow at me. See how it goes. I don't give a
I have listened to you.
No,
I am not.
The camera.
I don't care about the camera.
I do. They're right there.
I don't
right
care.
There. I told you. Stop it. Stop it. Now. Do you hear me? I'm done.
Her husband gets his sucked at the round. I know the boys who do.
I'm exhausted. My weave is exhausted. The panty liner on my underwear is exhausted.
They've only had 2 cast members that were originals be replaced, and that's kind of impressive. Here's the thing. You're not going to hit the jackpot always with a good friend group, but at least give the ladies a couple of seasons to build relationships. And I think this is what this production team has done. The new season of Dallas premieres on September 4th with a new housewife, and I hope they continue to bring it. Also, if you enjoy Brandi and Stephanie and all of their shenanigans, they do have a podcast called Weekly Dose of BS, and you know, it's just good, lighthearted. It's a good laugh in this mixed up, crazy world. Okay. Woo, child. This one kind of hurts my heart because it used to be my number 1. But number 4, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's just gotten a little stale, and the ladies seem to be really affected now, and it's just lost its luster for me.
Around me like that.
So nasty.
And that's what happened.
So rude.
But even at its worst, it will always be more entertaining than Orange County, in my opinion. Losing Phaedra and Kenya around the same time really kind of hurt the franchise to me. And as much as I love Nene Leakes, sometimes she does just seem over it. I do feel like Portia is the future of the Housewives. I think with the baby special, she proved that she can carry a show, but Atlanta needs a major overhaul. And I feel like with Atlanta basically being like a black Hollywood of the South, I don't think that should be a problem.
And she spends her weekends paddling through sperm banks, looking through catalogs to try to find a donor. Honey, you don't know if your baby daddy will be an axe murderer or a child molester, because what you will know is that he needed $10 to get him a medium-sized pizza, so he ejaculated in a cup so you could have a kid. Now check that.
All right, number 3, I have the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So to be honest, Jersey lost me for a minute, but they really came back in the last 2 seasons. So it is possible to come back. I think a big help with the comeback of Jersey was Marge. Sorry, Teresa, but Marge is funny, quick, and witty, and brings some comic relief even when she is in the mix of the drama. Also, the relationship between Melissa and Teresa for me is always fun to watch, because even when they seem to be good and getting along, there's always that slight bit of shade thrown between those two. And considering the fact that this franchise was built on family relationships, you always have to have some kind of family bond on Jersey.
Oh, that's funny because they don't get in my face.
Do not bring up my family!
Number 2, the Real Housewives of Potomac. I feel like there may be some type of groan happening. So Potomac is in the midst of its 4th season right now, and it is everything. I have loved Potomac since season 1, episode 1. So like Dallas, only 2 original housewives have been lost and replaced with another 2. I feel like everyone in this cast gets it and knows and plays their role to a T. Giselle knows her job is to stir up shit, and she does a great job executing her messiness. Okay, I feel like Giselle and Karen are the cornerstones of this franchise. And with the addition of Monique, it really made the chemistry work with a balance of fun and conflict. All the ladies are good shade masters in their confessionals, but not only are they shady in confessionals, they go toe-to-toe and face-to-face with each other without anyone trying to snatch anyone's wig. Even though Monique did threaten to drag Candace pregnant and all. I thought Candace deserved it. No shade. And finally, my number 1, the Real Housewives of New York. I mean, Real Housewives of New York is the gift that just keeps on giving. So, as I alluded to previously, this cast works because they actually seem to be friends or frenemies.
You know what? I never mentioned that. We want to mention it? Now we'll mention it.
Mention it all. Mention it all, because you know what?
Bitch,
I
go ahead.
f***ing earn my own living.
I made
you don't
money.
Even work.
You didn't have any money.
And that's when you're f***ing.
And that wasn't my intention, but maybe it was. I don't know. 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 I don't know.
With the exception of Tinsley, at the last reunion, seems like they're trying to call her to the carpet for not really living in New York and how they don't really know her. But besides her, they all seem to be friendly with each other. I'm not sure about the last reunion, but from what I have read and stalked, most reunion, this cast actually goes out for dinner after they shoot their reunions, which is like unheard of because everybody gets so heated usually. And their true relationships kind of translate through the TV. The cast trips always delivers, even if they're about to die on the yacht, child. New York did go through some weird casting for a moment with the loss of Bethany and Jill, but they recovered. And when Bethany came back, it was like somebody threw a match on a gasoline-soaked apple, okay? Even though New York may not be a ratings giant like Atlanta and Beverly Hills, and even had a shorter season this year, they always give us good entertainment.
The only thing that is artificial or fake about me is this.
Good entertainment. All right.
Clip.
Well, this has been my ranking of the top Housewives franchise in my opinion. And if you sat through this, you either really enjoyed this or you should probably get a life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.